I attempted my first one culture. I wanted to be an Austria one culture because Austria is my favorite nation, the nation I got my first full conquest on. So I just had to be. But as you can see here, it's 1808, and there is a long ways to go. This is way harder than I thought it was going to be. So I thought pretty much this run was completely a waste of time. Maybe we learned something. Maybe we learned we could start converting sooner, that sort of thing. But then I remember a conversation I had with the student, and he was talking to me about how he uncolonized the entirety of the world. And that gave me an idea. What if I used his technique to uncolonize the world, but then I used American frontier to recolonize it, so that way it would have my religion and my culture? I'm gonna leave a link to the student's channel below. You guys should definitely check him out. He is a great YouTuber. He comes out with tricks that are out of this world, even for me. So it brings us to 1755. I've completed my world conquest and one faith. So the idea works something like this. I'm going to declare war on Arawak, who's my subject. So I've sieged down my subject here, and what I'm going to do is make him force me to release something, typically an OPM in Europe. In my case, I chose Circassia. Let's go ahead and send those demands. What this does is interesting. So what we have here is tribal Circassia, and now there's some RNG that is involved. I'll show you guys what that looks like. You may have to save some depending on your luck. What I'm going to do is sell a province to Circassia. Go ahead and do that. Notice in the month tick, the province goes uncolonized. We still need to wait until Circassia has chosen the reformer now. So what I like to do is just make a save, make a little backup, and then play it out. You'll notice in a few months whether or not he chose to stay migratory. If in 6 months this province isn't filled in, you're good. But a lot of times he does choose to settle down, so just kind of RNG dependent. So I want to say I got the luck and got it first try. I'm going to recruit up an army now. I'm going to go ahead and declare war on him. Nice barrage assault. Now we're going to make him a vassal. The idea is we're going to grant him a bunch of land and it's all going to become uncolonized. Before we get into today's video, I want to show you guys one more trick that is pretty potent that I discovered in this run. You see right now we have a 030, which isn't quite the best ruler, but Kyoto is a special great project that allows you to, one, get infinite power points, but to two, also turn any ruler into a 666. The idea here is that once it's tier 3, your ruler gains 111, or if they're already 666, then 100 points respectively. What we can do here is just return a province and then declare war. Get the quick barrage assault, end the war, and now we upgrade the raid project back to max rank. You can see we now have a 141. Do it again, grab the province, upgrade the project. Now we're at 252. Return it again, end the war. Now we got a 363. So I've already turned the 030 into a 363, which is a lot better of a ruler if you ask me. But I'm going to show you guys you can also use this to generate mana points. So return it again. We'll stab up for 10 points because, you know, they're slashing prices these days. And then we'll declare war. Now this time we upgrade it. Since I'm already maxed on Diplo, it's actually going to give me 100 Diplo points. So you can see I have 887 right now. And now I have 987. And obviously once our ruler is at 666, we could use this to get 300 power points every time we upgrade it. But for the sake of the demonstration, let's finish this off. Let's turn this guy into a 666 from a 030. So declare war imperialism. End the war. Upgrade the project. And one more time. Declare the war, grab the province, and then we'll upgrade it to max. You can see we were able to turn that terrible ruler into a 666. I just want to give you guys a little extra trick today. If you guys enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, and you guys should definitely check out the student. I'm going to leave a link in the description, as I mentioned earlier. With that out of the way, let's get into the gameplay. So you can see here, we have completely destroyed the map, but things are looking beautiful, really. And when we unpause the game, some magic is going to happen here. A large portion of the map is now unpopulated. So I'm going to go kill this man over here. Arwak. I have to, you know, I can't stand for what he did. So I have to take him out. I'm going to act like it's somehow his fault, whatever happened. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this guy. Full annexation, a little bit of money. I don't know why I wanted the money. But now that he's gone, I'm going to abandon this colony. Because the way that the frontier mechanic works, you're only allowed to do it if there is a province in the north and south that would be eligible for colonization. We're going to go ahead and press the button now. Establish American frontier. And it's going to take a minute. It's going to take some time for the, you know, it's a lot of time even. So, you know, just everything's fine. I don't know if I'd recommend this for every computer. I have a very capable computer and you can, you know, we're still here. Yeah. All right. There we go. So you can see that we've begun our process of recolonization. We've actually done a lot of work on it. And what this does that's really nice is it makes everything Austrian and Catholic. So imagine that I've just made a ridiculous amount of the game is going to be Catholic now. What we actually are going to want to do is get rid of our colony here so we're eligible to do it again, if I can find it. This one here. So we're going to abandon that. That way we can do it again when those finish so that we can kind of finish off the rest of them. And it's only 1757, so we have good time to do that. Should be A-okay. But we do have some extra points. So of course, we're trying to one culture. So let's go ahead and just start with the highest cost and start doing that converting. That scroll bar is nothing, boys. Look at that. We're making progress quick. Perfect. So we do want to kill Circassia still. So let's take care of that. Gotta take out Circassia for what he did. I can't stand for that. I'm gonna fully annex Circassia now. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. So of course we're back to the only nation. Well, once that kind of fizzles out. And we're gonna be in a pretty strong spot here. Let's get rid of our air. We kind of could use something a little better. To demonstrate how many colonies we have, you can see this list goes on and on and on and on and on. Someday we're gonna find the bottom. It's so many. Oh my, it never ends. Okay, there it is. Everything is the right culture. Pretty funny. Let me introduce you to something I call 6-speed. So I figured out a way to unlock 6-speed, and it's just you just have to delete everything, every single troop in the game. This is pretty helpful when you want time to pass. Yeah, so we're trying to unlock 6-speed here. All right, so I've deleted all my armies and all of my navies, and we're gonna enter what I like to call 6-speed because it's ridiculous. It's barely playable. Hey, they picked me. Oh, I forgot the other thing, guys. Let's go ahead and switch to Royal Decree. So we have our estates, our nobility back. We're going to grab this little guy here that gives us Diplo points. And then we're going to also do the that guy there for the more Diplo points. So we make 19 a month at the moment. Yes, we can fix her. We can fix her. Judith. She's fixable. Hold on, game. There's a few colonies finishing. My game freaking out right now. Just every month there's just a lag amount of colonies being finished. Couple of them coming in. Keep the buildings, but somehow their dev goes away. Yeah, just convert religion, convert culture, go lower dev. That's pretty funny. All right, ready to press the button again here. So we're gonna do establish American frontier. Geez, even that one was kind of laggy. We'll cancel this again just in case we need it another time. We're pretty colonized back up though, I have to say. I think we're actually looking pretty solid. Romanian revolt, huh? Unlucky. We shall build the independent army. The game goes so fast, it's scary. That Paladins guys just died instantaneously. I think this is the one, guys. I would be shocked if we don't get it this time. Like, look at these buildings that have 6 dev that all clearly something's wrong here. Clearly something went wrong here. I would say 3 buildings and 5 dev. Something's amiss here. I like it. One culture is definitely hard though. You can cheese it all you want, but it's still pretty rough. Let's just press the button one more time, make sure we're all good. I think it's just probably just the one province over there that was colonized at this point. I think everything else was taken care of, but to double check, we could double check the ledger, make sure the possible colonies. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh yeah, we can abandon our ideas too. Yeah, just to get some extra points. Speed us along. We still have a little bit to go. We on the 13s, you know, we're good. We got a lots of 13s, huh? Can I show the culture map mode? Sure. I just honestly think one culture is up there with some of the harder challenges. For me, at least. Could fire radical reforms if we wanted to. But I need to find one that's, like, accepted. Come on, single digits. Where are you? There we go. Love to see the single digits. We're gonna be doing some 9s, though. Holy. All right, let's do some converting 9s. These ones take a lot longer to click, but I mean, we can do a lot of them. There's still so many. Let's just see where we're at. Make sure we didn't miss any at the top. Feels a lot less laggy already. There's not as many. A mere 7 points. But the 7s are deep. Actually, almost out. All right, let's see where we're at. We're almost through the 7s. It's actually crazy how it's still like tight. But I mean, 6s are really, you know, they're moving. But there is a lot of them 6s. And we're like at 5s nearly. We need a inflation guy again. They're gonna give me radical reforms, you know. Definitely still like not. It doesn't ever feel safe, does it? Given 5s are really, you know, you get a lot. We're like halfway through that scroll bar. We're obviously gonna make a lot of progress. We're on 4s now. 4s only take a handful of months. I mean years. Oh, I could educate. Yeah, good call. I just want to see this thing finished. But yeah, we're just going through and trying to finish these off. One culture is not super easy, is it? But 4s move, and now we got 3s. Oh my god, it's over! Get me out! I'm never doing a one faith again. Or at one culture, I mean. Let's take a look at that culture map mode so you can fill in. That was crazy hard, guys. Even with all the cheese that I had to dig deep for cheese. There's no way I could have done without the cheese boys. There's no way. Yeah, guys, that's it. Hell yeah. Austrian. 100% Austrian. Everywhere. Every single province. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know why I went for one culture. It was way harder than I thought it would be. All right, guys, I think you guys wanted to see the timeline real quick. We'll just go through the timeline for you guys. I mean, it won't be, I don't know. I can't really do a timeline of just, it's just the game, right? You guys can take a look at the timeline here. Of course, the timeline's a little weird because we're, the game thinks, I mean, we did go Hungary. So we're Hungary, we're England. We are, you know, just, we're Sardinia, we're the Netherlands, we're France. We were Prussia at some point. Now we're purple. Now we're, you know, all sorts of nonsense going on there, right? And then we just kind of go on a murder spree real fast. You'll see here that we're just gonna go and crush everyone real fast. And then we sit here for a very long time, and we gotta kind of sort that out. That did not show them half of what happened. I'm gonna wrap it up there. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I did want to apologize to the student. This is a collab meant to be designed to show the mechanic that he's showing off in today's video, but I ran out of time as this run took way longer than I had hoped. But it was interesting how I literally used the idea that we were talking about. We kind of were just chatting in Discord, and that idea saved my one culture, and I was like, that is actually, in a way, a more genuine collab than the other thing, right? Anyhow, hope that's okay. And I hope you guys still found it interesting. Those from his channel, thank you guys so much for watching if you are. But at any rate, you guys have a great one.